Hey everybody, I am back and I have a new do. Check me out. I have on, or in, excuse me, the Freetress Prism box braid hair. I'm going to spin it around. As you can see, it looks the same like all the way around, and it's kind of 3D, which I really like. It looks like a braid on the outside, but the inside, where it would normally be just a regular, heart when you braid in regular, it's kind of like a twist going straight down the middle, and I love it. Okay, so let's break it down. The hair was $6.99 a pack. I have in 7 packs. I cornrowed my hair straight back to the top of my crown with about 8 large cornrows, and the back is the zigzag pattern all the way to the bottom. I just secured the bottom by crocheting it back through. That's usually how I do mine because I never leave it in for super long. I get bored too easily. Tip: if you're going to crochet this hair in, I'm trying to find a good camera angle. I'm outside in South Carolina, super hot. Okay, if you're gonna find, here's the tip: the opening for the latch hook is about the same size as if you use that pre-twisted Senegalese hair, so it's kind of small. But if you put your latch hook in, open it a little bit with your finger, hook it, don't release it, pull the end of the braid, just kind of loop it in over the hook, the very skinny part like that, and pull it through. It'll go right through that tiny hook, that tiny hole, and then you can just adjust it as normal. I wasn't quite sure how I would like this, but I'm seeming to really love it. It's not too heavy. It's about the same weight as if I would have in a regular loose hair crochet. It's definitely not the same weight as if I had in 7 packs of braiding hair, for sure. So that's a upgrade. I'm gonna try to step out into the sun. Let's see. So that's the length of the hair. I usually do my crochets not too tight, because I love my edges. I also do it where I can pull it in any direction I want, and it's still full enough to cover everywhere. But I just prefer wearing my hair over to this side. It's just my preference. Let's see what else. The hair is super, super, super soft. You can squeeze it. You see how easy it squeezes? And it pops right back up, which I kind of like that. Some of them were a little bit frizzy, like in the pack, but that's okay. I think it's because of the style of braid, that prism braid setup that they have, which is fine. I plan on just getting a little bit of foam wrap and rubbing down to the ends. The ends are knotted at the bottom, like similar to how you would wrap micro braids, and then but they just cut the end off. I don't know if you can see that. So they're not going to come unraveled unless you do a whole lot of pulling and tugging at the bottom. I am not a fan of burning ends, mainly because it hurts my hands. I do like when I do braids in the shop, I do dip the ends, and if I was doing this on a client, I probably would dip their ends too, just to make sure that this braid slash twist situation that they have, if you look at the bottom, it looks more like a twist and a braid as it goes to the bottom, stays in. Overall, first I thought crochet box braids, no. And I don't usually wear braids, so I definitely thought no for me. But I've gotten a lot of compliments on them so far. It sure as heck beats hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of braiding. Even if you like me, you can do a whole head in 5 or 6 hours. Hour and a half max. Especially if you do the bigger cornrows. I didn't want my parts to be predominantly showing, because I kind of feel like that points out more that it's a crochet than if I just kind of did them where the parts weren't so strong. It looks more like an older set of box braids, which I'm perfectly fine with. Other than that, I'm really enjoying them. Oh, this color right here is a number 2, which my natural hair is a number 2. Also, if you see my previous video where I used a straightening brush to give my hair like that blowout level of straightness, that helped a lot when it came to braiding my hair down for this style. So if you don't have one and you know, don't feel like really struggling, I would suggest blowing your hair out first before you braiding it, just to kind of help it lay down a little bit better, and it'll give it more like that blend for box braids. Want to see more videos or a suggestion? Ask a question, I'll be sure to answer it. Hopefully you enjoy it, and if you get these braids, let me know. I'm really liking them, and I'm seriously, cause even with 7 packs and me skipping spaces, it's plenty of hair. Been getting compliments all day, so hopefully you like them too. And like, subscribe, share, request more videos, because I kind of don't know what you guys really want to see.